Okay, this is our internet interview for our Arctic project with Connor and
Haley.
these effects are not distorted, so everything will be fine. Alright. Haley, did you know that the Russians have planted a flag at the bottom of the Arctic?
What do you mean at the bottom of the Arctic?
Like, there's the ice, then there's the water, then there's the ground. They planted the flag there.
Why?
Because then, by that flag means that it's their land, but Canada said you cannot not plant the flag on their property, quote unquote.
Is it our property?
Technically, no.
Why?
And there's a lot of different countries that believe that it's their property. First there's Canada and Russia. Then there's Denmark, and they believe that it's their property because it's the closest.
They own Greenland, right?
I believe so. And then there's Norway, which thinks it's theirs because they found a loophole in the law of the sea. Which, I don't know what that law is, because the website, aka Wikipedia, did not give me that specific law. I can't speak right now. Anyways, so Haley, I believe you have something to say about the Arctic as well? Come on, we wrote it out for you. It's right there.
Okay. In 2005, the ice cap covering the Arctic Ocean shrank to its smallest size since scientists and researchers started keeping records a century ago.
That was quote unquote, yeah. Also.
Scientists reported that many Greenland glaciers are sliding faster to the sea and melting at their edges. The Arctic will not just feel the impacts of climate change, it will also cause a cascade of other global changes. I can't read today. Melting sea ice also means more fresh water in the ocean, which could flood into the North Atlantic. That could disrupt a global system of currents known as the ocean conveyor. Adding more fresh water to the North Atlantic could put a cap of lighter water over the denser, warmer water, blocking it from releasing its heat to the atmosphere. Physical oceanographer Fiamma Stranio, small changes in fresh water can passage in his yacht. Comer was stunned by the dearth of the sea ice in the Arctic. Where are you going?
To the bathroom.
Arctic Ocean. Seeking answers, he contacted Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution. The Comer Science and Education Foundation donated substantial support to the WHOI Ocean and Climate Change Institute, which used some of the funds to launch 3 ambitious Arctic projects led respectively by, I can't pronounce his name, it's like Pluedman, Proshutinsky, and Stranio, all involved designing, building, and field testing high-risk, high-reward oceanographic instruments to help pull back the icy veil shrouding our understanding of the Arctic Ocean's role in our climate system. Over the next days, we reported on 3 expeditions in the summer of 2005 to explore the ice factory, the flywheel, and one of the gateways. Why is it going up? Oh, that's why it's going up. Okay.
Wait.
What?
We'd like to thank the author,
Lonnie
which we have
Lipset.
quoted from, which was
Lonnie Lipset.
Thank you, Lonnie Lipset.
Okay, is that it?
Nope. Keep it going.
Oh?
Keep it going.
Oh?
Keep it going.
Okay.
Okay. Now that that was weird.
Just a little.
Now that we know about the claims and the weather, you stole my Ritz. Now we will talk about the history. So Haley, did you know that in 1827, damn it, I cannot do a British accent. Okay, in 1827, a British officer, William Edward.
It's not. It's, oh.
British officer Edward.
Okay.
William Edward Parry was the first to actually find the Arctic at coordinates 8545 north. And then, because the British were amazing at the time and had the best navy, which they probably still do, Americans tried to beat them and did terrible, and their crew sunk the ship, basically. And that was in 1871, but in 1879 they tried again, and they actually got a ship up there till 1881 when the ship was found wedged between ice. I'm trying to think of icebergs, and half the crew was found and half the crew was lost at sea. Many years later, in the 19th century, many countries have claimed that they've planted a flag, therefore the land is theirs. But a man called Fred Cook went there and with 2 Inuit men and cannot find any of those flags at the coordinates that they have been officially marked in. Then in 2000, a Russian team dove 43 kilometers down to the bottom of the Arctic Ocean to chart some of the uncharted territory.
Uncharted.
And then a few years later, a Russian university diving team went and charted 1 kilometer more than the other Russian team did not. That was really terrible. So that's been our... What am I trying to think of? Haley?
What?
End this for us. The interviewness.
Okay, so that's it. Bye.
Okay, so Haley just told me she'd take this seriously and put effects on. But since she did not finish her last thing, she's going to now, right, Haley?
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Okay.
Breathe.
I don't know where to start. Okay. I don't know.
Read.
I'm trying to see where I can read it from.
Okay, where did you stop reading?
Right there.
Then start reading right there.
Okay. And preventing it from sinking to drive the conveyor. I keep looking at myself. Okay, let's just...
Yes, there's food. Okay. Haley again is going to try and read this. We have picked effects, but not any that make us look ridiculous, and don't laugh at me. Just read.
Okay. Small changes in fresh water can passage in his... Ew! Okay, I can hear him peeing. It's really gross. Where was I? Oh yeah.
When I walk on by, girls be looking like Debbie Fly. I pick to the beat, walking down the street and my new the freak, yeah. This is how I roll.